It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped.
Oh, so come to find out, was on the last time. I actually did this. This is my first time. Let me get the handle of all this situation. Shout out to everybody on here. Let me see what comments. Okay, I did do it right, damn it. Good morning, Afro Queen. Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning. All right, we got a few of y'all in the building. All right. I didn't know that I actually pulled it off. For a lot of y'all, this ain't a big deal. You're like, Michael Sean, well, it's 2023. What you can't create a stream and send it out and all that good stuff. But I did it. I made it happen. So y'all, that's not a big deal to me. Hey, that is progress. That is progress heading to 2024. Do you hear me? Y'all not gonna downplay my success early in the morning. Yeah, I know my team lost. Still a Giant fan. It is what it is. So let me tell you why the other squares aren't here. They have an actual reason why they're not here. At like 4:30 in the morning, we lost power where I live at. We just lost total power. Boom. The reason why I knew we lost power, because you're like, well, what were you doing up at 4:30 in the morning? The reason I know is because I sleep with my fan. I'm one of them people who sleeps with the fan all the time. Like, I don't play them games. I need to have a little. Just going around. I need a little. And then all of a sudden, my went. What the fuck? No fan. I said, this can't be possible. Good morning, RG Parker. Thank you very much, RG. I'm going to get to how much I'm going to thank you. And I'm going to keep thanking Renee, Miss Parker, for coming up and always showing love and being at my comedy shows over there, Comedy in Harlem. So the electricity goes off. Whew, no fan. No nothing. Pop up, try to turn my light on. And boom, I realized we have ourselves a problem. We got a problem. There ain't no electricity and we got a show to do. So about 20 minutes before 7, there still ain't no power. No power. I'm a fan person too. Power goes out. Exactly, Afro Queen. That you want to wake me up? Forget noise. Forget making noise downstairs. That ain't gonna wake me up. Let that fan go from. What's going on? So like, it's 10 minutes before the show, so I want to give everybody a heads up. So I tell everybody, yo, we're not gonna do the show. I lost power, whatever. Now, knowing these motherfuckers, I pop up because as I lay back down, 15 minutes later, what pops back on? I said, oh shit. I run to my phone. I said, y'all still with me? No response. They like little kids. It was a false alarm. It was a false snow day. Mo and Jay Black. It was a false snow day. It's like working with these little things. They were right back to sleep. Nobody responded. I said, hey, y'all still up? Crickets. I hit everybody. Yes, we are. My girl Mo hit me back like, whoops. Are you okay? Are we still on? Whoops. Realize that's you, Mike. That was her getting the text. And she was like, good night. Then I was like, yes, we are. My power just came back on. You still there? Crickets. Files, views. Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm in the middle of it now, but we'll see what we can do. I don't know if that's real or if that's just one of them bots just hit me up. So nobody hits me back. They went back to sleep. I know they heard their phone alert. I know they heard me. hit them with the boop, 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 they whatever their phone noise makes, damn it. I know y'all heard me and y'all slept and y'all was like, nope. He said no power. Yeah, that was a bot. That's what I thought. Rick, Random Rick, shout out to you for holding me down. Got bots hitting us. That's how big the show is. We got bot viewers. Bitch, what does that mean? That don't mean shit, Mike. This is a bot. Just automatically. It doesn't mean the show's doing well. We killing it. We even got bots on this bitch. So, all right. So let me get to RG Parker. Miss Parker, I told her to come to the show in Harlem because I wanted to make up and I wanted to actually pay for her to get in because she's always here's a little flashback about what happened Sunday. A little flashback. So she had come to the Apollo show, so I wanted to pay her back and I wanted to get her in. I said, I'll get you in the next show and we can make that happen. Well, Miss Parker, I realized, I guess there was a miscommunication. Is that Stacy? Hey, y'all, this is Stacy. Hey, hold up. And it's just me by myself. I wish the whole crew was here. Wait a second. This is Stacy, y'all. This is all the person that we talked about, that I talked. Yes, hold up. Where's my round of applause on this bitch? Come on, here we go. Hey, y'all, everybody meet Stacy, the mother of my children. I hate introducing her, but how else am I supposed to introduce her? Like we were together since we were teenagers, and we're dear friends. So everybody, say what's up. There's a big moment. I didn't know she's normally space. You normally working. What the hell? What you doing on here? If you know, what do I need to make a phone? What are you doing here? Hold up. Or maybe it's not busy where you work at. I don't know. Maybe you got a little break time, but it's kind of early for a little break time. But okay, all right. But anyway, that's Stacy. So I'm at the comedy show in Harlem, and let me see. Did y'all say hi to Stacy? Why didn't y'all say hi to her? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, there you go. Give her some love. Say hi. Very important person in my life. Say hi. Welcome, Stacy. Shout to Random Rick. Thank you for holding me down, Random Rick. Thank you for holding me down. So, yeah. I don't like introducing her as the mother of my children, but that is not bad, right? Because we were together for a very long time. Like for real. It was over 20 years. And if I just say Stacy, I'll just Stacy, sorry. Okay, see, they catching up now. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Diane. Good morning. All right, so I'm at the comedy club, and Miss Parker, I guess, tried to communicate to me that she was going to come to the Harlem Comedy Show. And I'm sitting in the Harlem Comedy Club, and I think that's her at the door paying. So she still paid. So I still didn't get to pay her back. And I wanted her, because she's so nice, I wanted her to come on the show and be like, this motherfucker said he's going to pay for me, but he didn't pay. He still didn't pay. But she didn't even do it. She just got up here and said good morning, and then said good morning to Stacy. So I want to thank you because you've supported now, I think this is more like 3 or 4 shows that I'm in New York City. Like, goddamn. So shout to you, mama. Shout to you. There are more shows coming, so hopefully the next show that I rock out over there in New York, I can get right to you. All right, let me ask y'all something. The Christian Keys actor, there's a little drama going on now. You know who started it? Dr. Umar is he's got some feelings. You know, he always has feelings. I like Dr. Umar. I think he's entertaining. He's got some feelings on Christian Keys, and he says he was assaulted sexually. And I didn't read the whole story for years, and I should have read the whole story. I called him. But Dr. Umar is sitting there and just made a comment, but I want to read it. Charleston went to jail. Anyway, basically, he puts on, let me get to Dr. Umar's page so I can read this correctly, because I don't want to mess this up, and then I put my own spin on it. And then, okay, so now I'm going to read this directly from Dr. Umar's situation. Y'all tell me what you think. So he says, dear brother Christian, I am not in any way trying to undermine your truth. However, I'm trying to understand how a black man can allow another man to sexually harass him for years and continue to report to work. Why wasn't he ever reported or sued? Is this really about the truth or just another clever disguised money grab? Why discuss it at all if you're not going to name the predator? Just wondering, bro. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, Queen Boy. I don't everything. You know what the problem is with social media and the world is that because we're exposed to so much from different angles. Like we're given people's truths, and then but we're given different angles of why people do this. Now, this has nothing to do with Christian, the actor. I think his last name is Keys, is Christian Keys. I'm just saying, when somebody says this, you realize in human nature that some of these people really could be doing this just to get the cash or just to get attention and just to spark conversation that they're the main part of. So they can visit different not saying that's what he's doing. I'm saying we know there are people out there who will do this because of that, who will want attention. And I can't fathom ever wanting to share a story like that about myself simply to get attention at all. Like I can't, but I mean, I don't want to say what Dr. Umar is saying is valid, but I think he does have an interesting point. You know, I think he does have, when men, and this might be wrong. So y'all let me know if I'm wrong for thinking this. For men, when you think about somebody, the way I'm hearing this story is that this happened constantly or more than once or whatever, a handful of times. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And men can't understand, and maybe y'all women can't understand it, why you would go back to that situation. Or how do you let it happen again? I'm not trying to victim shame. I'm just trying to tell you we think like that. I don't think people should be ridiculed for thinking thoughts. It's still okay to have thoughts, right, y'all? It's still okay to have, you can have thoughts on wonder why you stayed in that situation. Now, maybe I should listen to the entire interview, or maybe I should call Claudia Jordan, a friend of mine, and ask her, because Claudia Jordan is a very straight up person. She'll tell you directly, damn, victim shaming, not a new low. This is what I'm first of all, don't put it to me. I was reading Dr. Umar. I'm not victim shaming. My thing was a question. I would like to, if you're gonna tell your story, this is why I need to watch the whole interview, because I wasn't interested. I wasn't even gonna talk about this. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. I believe anybody going through that, my heart goes out to you. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't know. I know people who it's happened to, who have explained to me the trauma that they've gone through and explained to me what results happened and how it affected their behavior and how it affected what was going on in their life. And it took years to get over that. So I want to be clear on that. But when it happened, I just wonder, if you're not going to name the person and you're not going to put as of yet, if you're not going to put a lawsuit on the person, then why are we saying it? That's just all I'm asking, y'all. You never mentioned the name of who did it. So what were you just trying to warn us? And once again, my bad. Michael Sean should have watched the whole interview. I was not going to touch this subject. I really not interested in touching subjects like this unless I have a guest that can actually be knowledgeable about it and can tell us the different steps, stuff like that. But if you're not going to name the person and you're not trying to get justice, if you're not naming the person, that means the person still exists and the person is still in a position of power. So is that why you're not saying it? Because if the person is still in a position of power, doesn't that mean that person could still be perpetrating these acts as we speak? I don't know. It's crazy out here. I keep trying to tell you about this industry, man. I keep trying to tell y'all young people, if you want to get in this industry, you want to go out there and be a star, you want to be in Hollywood, you want to do all that. It's a grimy, dirty business. Grimy. Like, it's the dirtiest thing I've ever been a part of. Yes. And I ain't no superstar. I just been a celebrity in different cities, a radio personality, done some TV and all that other stuff. But what I've seen and what I've seen firsthand, and the things that I've heard firsthand from people I trust and what goes down. If you're doing this just to be famous, you better do this because you got a passion for what you're doing. They can still be doing it to others. Yes, RG Parker, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a listen, if you're doing this just because you want to be somebody famous and this ain't your passion, keep it moving. Because I'm telling you, when you get the fame, you're going to look back and say, I don't even love doing this shit. I'm just doing this. And when you get used to being famous and you get used to people knowing you and you get used to the money and you realize what you had to do to get to the shit, because we all get used to stuff. Being rich and famous, you get used to being rich and famous too. I was rich. I was doing really well. I was rich. I don't want nobody to hit the comment. Mike Sean, when was your ass rich? I wasn't rich. I was doing really well. Like, let's just say I wasn't checking my account before I went somewhere. Or if I wanted to go on vacation, I wasn't checking my account. I was just going. But if you want to be a part of this treachery, understand that's exactly what it is. Sex, drugs, extortion at its finest. Somebody knows something about you. Oh, shit. They want to hold on to that for the right time to drop the bomb. You see what just happened on to switch gears, what happened to Jonathan Majors. And that is wild to me, y'all. That the man has a video of him running from the chick. Running from the snow bunny. And that court said, we don't give a damn. I got too many skeletons. Let me sit down and make no noise. Exactly, mama. But we all do. See, that's the unfair thing about it. We all do. There's not a single person, and I'm going to make sure I get back to that Jonathan Majors thing. There's not a single person who doesn't have skeletons in their closet. Who doesn't? Or wasn't in a situation that somebody could have a different perspective on what took place. Anywhere that you were by yourself with somebody, anywhere you were by yourself. Nikki White Chocolate, what up, sweetie? What's going on, Nikki? You'll be proud of me. I sent this link out. I don't know if you understand. I sent the stream out myself because the other people, this is a long story. The power went out. I told them we weren't doing a show. Then the power came back on and they didn't return my text messages. Those lazy bastards. My 8th grade class. That's what I'm going to start calling my takeover legends, the 8th grade class. But yeah, everybody's got skeletons. Everybody. You reveal my skeletons, you may end up a skeleton. And you're joking. You don't think that's happened 100 different times in Hollywood and in the industry, in the music business? It's a grimy, slimy business, people. People don't get hooked on drugs and drive themselves crazy and lose their minds because they're super happy there. Trust. There's a lot of shit going on that you would never want to know. Now, quickly, because I'm only on here for a minute, the Jonathan Majors thing. He got found guilty. He got found guilty. Now, we see the video that they put out. Now, I know there was more evidence that we weren't privy to. But if a woman had put the same video of her running from Jonathan Majors, running blocks to get away from him, do you think that jury would have needed to hear anything else? Anything? They'd be like, psh. Yeah, we know what your lawyer was saying. We know what your lawyer said, but yeah. Can we adjourn? Because we want to make the decision to come right back. Can we adjourn this thing? I don't even know if it was a jury or a judge. They got a video of the dude running from her. Now, to be clear, Was this a functional relationship that they should have been in? Hell fucking no. You could tell by the audio of him saying you need to be like Coretta Scott and Michelle Obama. It was a little weird, to say the least, on both parties. But the story I'm hearing is that so this ain't facts. This is the story Michael Sean is hearing. This ain't facts. Story I'm hearing is the reason why there was no way he was going to get off, because he would have had a crazy civil case against the state of New York. So they find him guilty, because if they say he's innocent, that means he's going to win the civil case. And they ain't want that problem. So this is a weird world we're living in, y'all. Like, you see a video of a man running for blocks, a big ass man running for blocks.
What?
Man, he's saying she's the one starting this shit.
What?
She's the one starting this shit. You get found guilty. Then to top off, Marvel drops him. So he loses millions and 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 millions, millions and millions and millions and millions and mills and mills and millions and millions and millions and millions, loses millions, loses millions of millions, misses a million, loses millions. And Marvel don't care, because Marvel loses money. Marvel can't wait to drop people. All them Disney, Marvel, and all that shit, they all losing money. But the fact that I just don't get over. How is this? I don't know the ins and outs of this again. But if that video would have been the opposite, and he was chasing her down blocks of New York City like a freaking movie, and he was doing that would have, if that was him chasing her, he would have been guilty after the video. The video would have went on, and then the video would have came down, and the screen would have came down, and the judge would have said guilty. Boom, that's it. They would have, no, but we want to tell our story. We don't care about the story. Guilty. Boom. Yeah, but we need the right to speak. No, you don't need the right to speak. You see the video? Black man was chasing a white woman. Boom, guilty. That's all that would have happened. Weird world we living in, man. Make you want to stay single. Real talk. Make you want to stay single. Don't let a snow bunny turn on the tears. Shit, damn guilty. Bam! I hate making it as simple as race. But damn, y'all make it really hard not to make it that simple. Or about gender. But y'all make it real hard to make it not... I'm like, fuck. They dropping like fries. What's the running joke? I think Terrence Howard got dropped by Marvel, and the joke is, wouldn't it be funny if they had Terrence Howard replace him but he doesn't fit. Like, he's a great actor, but he doesn't fit the last movie I saw that he was in. I can't see Terrence Howard playing that, but Terrence Howard's an amazing actor. But I guess there's a running joke going on because Terrence Howard must have got dropped by them or of some sort. You know, there's always a story. It's not another story. My condolences, Ashley. Wait a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Wait a second. Check it tomorrow. Lost a good friend. Oh, Jesus, Ashley, I did not see that. I'm over here running my mouth. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ashley. And as you can see, everybody, thank y'all for being so responsible, y'all. Thank y'all, as I'm running my mouth, thank y'all for being so responsible. Thank y'all for showing that love. Man, I love y'all for this. Ashley, you are in our prayers, man. You already know you are in our prayers. Thank y'all. Love on your people while they're here. You're absolutely right, Ashley. We are so sorry. You are definitely, please, y'all, get these prayer warriors popping. And that's why I love this community. I love y'all for doing this, but I'm sorry, Ashley. Prayers and love go out to you. Teray Gordon just left a comment. Let me, Teray can clear this. Teray. Terrence Howard turned him down, not knowing what the character would be. Don Cheadle gladly took that. So that is the whole situation. Got it. I knew there was something. Because, you know, if you're not up on what the what the joke's about. Like, you got to research, you got to go back your
What?
you got to Google shit. And like, why would Terrence Howard be
What?
a funny situation? You got to Google the whole thing. Shout to Teray Gordon. Congratulations, Teray. I never got to actually call you and talk to you and just say how proud I am to watch the Netflix thing. I watched your Netflix special with some more, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Teray. I just wanted to watch you. No disrespect to Dame, no disrespect to those comedians. They are hilarious. But this is when I knew that that Teray Gordon. All right, y'all. No segue. Teray Gordon right now. If you go on Netflix, is on. The Queen's Men. I think that is why I don't want to fuck it up. So it's on Netflix. You can go watch it now. So this is when I know Teray did his thing. Before I even saw him get on stage, I knew Teray had done his thing on his Netflix special. Teray, I go back with Teray since the beginning of my career. Before New York, it was the Laugh House and Teray, and it was Teray on Thursday. And dog, nobody in this city. Okay, maybe there are a few elites that Teray's on the level, has repped the Philadelphia area the way Teray has repped Philly across the country, everywhere across the country. So I go back and I get on Netflix. I said, let me watch this shit. I said, my man Teray's on it. This is a major moment for every comedian. And any comedian, when Deon Cole first did a special a while ago, I watched Deon Cole. And whenever I see people who I rocked with, and I go there, and I was like, I want them, I don't know what this, I don't know if they, I want to be part of the views. I want to be part of the people who see it and add to whatever numbers or how Netflix does it or whatever, how they do it. So I'm skimming. I'm trying to get to Teray. I'm like, fuck. I'm fast forwarding, and I'm fast forwarding, and I'm fast forwarding. And I said, this motherfucker's last. I said, Teray is last. So I really had to do the fast. You know, you do the fast one where the screen is like, it's not to do. It's like, no Teray. No Teray. No Teray. I was like, this, he headlined the bitch. He headlined him up. Congratulations. I should have taken the time out. That was my bad, because that's the dumb shit I don't do. Because I think everybody tries to act as if it doesn't feel nice when your contemporaries call you and be like, congratulations. So this is, God knows how to work. This is the congratulations, Teray. You deserve every fucking thing, every nugget of success that you receive. You deserve every bit of it, because you've been on this grind for ever and ever and ever and ever, and you are getting the props that you deserve. And I'm sure that money has changed that you're getting per show, and you deserve every fucking penny. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And don't compromise unless I try and book you for a show. Playing. Everybody who haven't seen that special, make sure you go over there and check it out. And I'm sure it ain't long before Teray's gonna have his one-man situation. So I'm not gonna be on here too long. Like I told you, I just wanted to touch on that Jonathan Majors, because my 8th grade class, which is called the Takeover Legends, I'm now calling them the 8th grade class, because they got a fake snow day by mistake. So they didn't know I was going to come on and do the show, but I did the damn show. All right, Jonathan Majors, what else? I want to shout out, I shouted out Renee for coming out to the Apollo, supporting me at the Apollo. That was dope. Oh, you like the sound effects, Afro Queen? Yeah. I'm working on a budget. Thank you. Congratulations to you, bro. Happy to see you back, going strong. Thank you, Teray. Back at it. New York, back on the radio, doing the thing. And hopefully, I'll see you at, well, I can say it. Why act like it was a secret? I see you at Wilson's. That's the one place I know I can check you out and check out a dope shows at Wilson's. So I got to just find out when you're top of the year. I don't know if y'all took a break or whatever. So yes, people, if you're in the South Jersey area, Wilson's pops off. Go to Teray Gordon Instagram and you'll see it. Yes, Afro, I was just thinking about that. All right. So this has been good. Don't know if y'all agree with Dr. Umar's response to the Christian Keys thing, but I would rather have the group here. And, Sexy Mo's a therapist in real life, so she gives us the therapeutic hat. Wait till tomorrow. I'm going to have to grind it. Yeah, my 8th grade class. That's what I'm going to start calling them. But I knew I was in trouble because I sent the text that I lost power. And I knew when the power came back on suddenly that they were gonna act like they saw that text, but they didn't see the text that said, "We're back on. I'm a teacher in this bitch. It's Michael Sean and the 8th grade fucking class. That's what the fuck it is." Thank you, Dan. Thank you on the comeback. Yeah, it's a little comeback. Things is going well. Everything's back in place. As long as my mind's right and everything's clear and focused. Okay, just say it, Mike. As long as my ass ain't drinking, everything is good. When will you be at Wilson's? Love Wilson's. This is fine. I mean, I stopped by for a guest spot, did my thing at Wilson's. I don't know. Whenever Teray reaches out, whatever. And I'm not doing this to Teray. I'm not doing. She said, whenever Teray reaches out, I'm ready to go. But in the business, I'll tell you a quick little story. In the business, when you I'm gonna give you a little personal. When you show up to enough shows intoxicated. Now, being intoxicated, people don't care if you come to a comedy show intoxicated. They have a problem when you can't perform because you're intoxicated. So when you come to enough venues in that shape and don't perform, word gets out. And it's natural, when not in my defense in any way, when people spread your bombing faster than they'll ever spread you tearing a room down. This is just facts. Next time, don't tell them nothing until the absolute last minute. I don't know what you're talking about, Queenborn. I don't know which, but so anyway, back to when Diane said on the comeback, she thanked me. Let me get back. She said, "Congratulations on the comeback." So the grind is when the word gets out, the word gets out. My fault, my bad, my addiction, my sickness. That's on me. So when you get back in the situation, the same way the word spread about the bombs, you hope that the word spreads, because there are people who will say, "Yo, Mike killed this." Like if anybody was at Comedy in Harlem, RG Parker was in the building. Anytime you book more shows because of what you did on stage, you did your thing. And what I did at the Apollo, dope. RG Parker was there, dope, and all that came, and the grind continues. And shout out to my girl Jonesy, who never fails, who's never been like, "You can't come on the radio because of what's going on." But I'm still rocking with her on the radio and things are going well. So when you say on the comeback, thank you. It's a bit of a comeback. I've called it that. It's a bit of a comeback. But it was, I forced the comeback. I created the situation on having to do a fucking comeback. And hey, the journey continues. And I plan to keep rocking and keep doing my damn thing. And if you see me rocking, I'm a rock. I was talking about your team. Tell them at the last second. Yeah. I will never give them heads up about the electricity going out. I will wait till 7 o'clock to let them know. Yes, unfortunately, a lot of folks like to see people fail than succeed. Yeah, but when you, and people are like, "Why don't you talk about it? Why don't you get on Instagram?" Because I do not believe in haters fueling me. I've said this before. Hate don't fuel me. I know for some people, I'm not saying it's wrong. Some people like hate fuels their fire. Hate don't fuel my fire. Support fuels my fire. And I have a support group intact, in place, that never waver. Show me support. Tell me when I fuck up and tell me when they're proud of me. And for those people, that energizes me. That positive energy energizes me. And when I do the right thing and I get that from them and I get it from the audience, that's all I need. Hate don't do no good for me. Hate makes me insecure. Actually, if you want to keep it 100, I know I've known you a long time. The problem is people would rather your downfall than lending a hand to help a brother up. Facts. But you know what? Let me get on this. Let me get on this path. Let me get on this soapbox right now. Let me get on this soapbox. Yeah, let me get the sound effects ready about that. And then I'm gonna get out of here. Yes, what you just said. People would rather your downfall than lending a hand. And I get it. In a perfect world, people will lend a hand. And in a perfect world, I hear people all the time. And I've said this to myself many a time when I was actually beating myself up for fucking up all the time. I was like, people don't understand. They just don't understand. They don't understand this disease. They don't understand the trauma. They don't understand the recovery process and they just don't understand, then I had to understand that it ain't their fucking job to understand. It ain't their job to understand. It ain't their job to understand what you're going through. People don't wake up in the morning with all the struggles that they got on their shoulders and all the pressure they got on their shoulders. You think they got time to take time out to understand your shit? People got kids. People got diseases that they're dealing with, diagnosis that they found out. People are losing people. They ain't got time to understand you. The only person's job it is to understand you is you. That is your job to understand why you constantly screw up. It is your job to understand why you are battling with depression, why you are dealing with past traumas, why you are dealing with addiction. You got to do the work to get through it. That's the harsh reality. It ain't nobody else's job. Nobody. So when Mike Sean decides to go to a show drunk and it don't turn out well, I can't get mad at people spreading that word. I can't get mad at them. And I shouldn't expect them to lend me a helping hand. And to top it off, there were people who lent me a helping hand. There were comedians who lent me a helping hand, who called me. Talent being one of them, who did call me to see if I was all right, to check. Like, dog, you good? And I appreciated that. But it ain't his job. It ain't nobody's job. And that's what people got to realize out here. Listen, man, getting better and trying to get healthy and getting your life together, that's between you and God, yo. That's between you and God. You gotta do what you gotta do in here. And this shit ain't easy. Ain't nobody watching this right now. Ain't nobody watching this got the easy life. Ain't nobody can wake up like, yeah, everything's all good. Everything's all good. You should wake up and remind yourself how blessed you are. We all got some shit we're going through. I don't even know how I got on that. All she said was, hey, congratulations on the comeback. And that turned into this shit right here. Goodness gracious, you are a long-winded motherfucker, boy. Woo, you are long-winded. All right. I do have a show coming up, but I'll let y'all know that. And then we can talk about Christmas tomorrow. I'll get into all the situations. We'll get the response from Sexy Mo. We'll get the response from Jay Black. I want to thank y'all for rocking out with me. I guess that's it. Spread the word. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, a.k.a. my 8th grade class. What the fuck is here? These motherfuckers here. But thank you again for Diane for saying that, congratulating me on the comeback. But I had to come back because I had to get my life together. Because if not, I was 2 seconds from doing some shit like this.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat.
That could have been me. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute. Enjoy every second. Laugh when something is funny. We fight for everything in life. We fight for likes, views. We fight for we parking spots. We fight for sales. Let me get these comments in. Blessed day, everyone. Be happy. Have a great day on purpose. Yes. Have a great day. All right, let me get to this. And I got to do everything by myself. We fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone, anything take it from you. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. I'm gone. We'll go on in.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit.